My name is Douglas Bloch. I'm an author and depression counselor. Welcome to your Depression Recovery channel, where each week we explore practical tools and coping strategies for healing from depression and anxiety. The title of my discussion this week is called Exercise, Nature's Antidepressant. The other day I received a call from my favorite niece, Laura. She's 31 years old and she lives in Monterey, California. And she called me to tell me that some depression that she had been struggling with for a long time, ever since her mother died, had finally improved. And I said, oh, wow, that is great news. Did you go on Zoloft, which I know helped your mom when she was alive? She said, no, I found something better than Zoloft. What is it? I said, is it Prozac? Is it Paxil? She said, no, it's exercise. So here's what she told me. She woke up one morning and said, you know, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going to try something new. It was a beautiful sunny day in California, so she decided to walk her first child to school in Marina, small town outside of Monterey. Did that, got on the bus with her second child, drove over to Monterey to drop him off, and then decided to walk 7.5 miles along the ocean to her job a little further south. By the time Laura arrived at work, she had walked a total of 8 miles. And you know what? She wasn't tired. She was actually rejuvenated. She had more energy that she had than when she started out. In the past, she would arrive at work really drowsy, so she needed a big, what is it called, Frappuccino from Starbucks to kickstart her day. And even then, she would come down from that later on in the day and needed cans of Diet Coke to bring her back up. On this particular day, her mood, was not only good, it was consistent from the exercise, and she was able to maintain that throughout the entire 8-hour workday. Well, you can imagine with that type of results, she decided to try it the second day. Of course, it was California, so the second day was just as sunny as the first. When she got to work, once again, she felt terrific, and once again, she was able to sustain her mood throughout the entire day. Now, walking to work, the 8-mile walk to work, has become a daily ritual. This is what she says exactly. She says, I feel better physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's amazing what exercise can do for the whole person. Well, if the benefits that Laura got from exercise had stopped there, it would be amazing enough. But there's a second benefit she gets, and it comes back to the second key of my depression recovery program, social support. You see, in walking to her job outside of Monterey, she gets to chat with the locals and connect with the community. There's a particular policeman she met who she's very friendly with. They spend 5 minutes a day talking about the news. Then she goes to the coffee shop and says hello to the girls. Then she stops up and gets an apple at the local grocery store. And over this time, she feels, if she's driven a car, right? If she's driven a car to work, she'd whiz by these shops and wouldn't have a chance to connect and meet with these people. But now she's feeling integrated into the Monterey community and feeling connected. And that sense of connection is more healing than about any other thing you can imagine when it comes to depression recovery. Okay, and here's a third bonus that Laura gets if 2 aren't enough. The last couple of miles, she walks right along the coastal beach outside of Monterey. I had a whole video I did called The Healing Power of Nature. Spending time in nature is its own healing balm, and just especially the ocean for so many people. So getting to walk by the ocean, having the feet, the waves dance over her feet, feeling the mud, feeling the connection to the sea. By the time she gets to work, how could she not feel absolutely terrific? The endorphins from exercise, the connection with the social connection with the people in Monterey, and the beautiful contact with the ocean and the healing power of nature. So finally, I want to talk about that something Laura didn't talk about, but we talked about in other videos about exercise. It's just good for your body. It's a weight-bearing exercise, uses a host of other muscles, really helpful for overall cardiovascular fitness. But of course, you don't have to do walking. You can basically move your body by running, cycling, swimming, skiing, dancing, going to Tai Chi, yoga, etc. The key is to pick some sort of exercise that you can enjoy and you can follow it every day. I have not found anything that clearly has more beneficial effects on the mood, on the body, the mind, and spirit, just like Laura said, than exercise. And I hope you listeners and you who are viewing this video can find some way to get exercise into your life every day, even if it's just walking to work. This is Douglas Bloch. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about the work, go to healingfromdepression.com or click on the links in the closing credits. And until we meet again, I wish you the best in finding ways to incorporate exercise into your life. Thank you.